Man 2006. Right now we're outside my house with the new JVC Panasonic HC-WXF991. I had one comment on the video that I did last time, which was at that game. I have fixed it. The gentleman said, or whoever it was, commented that the video was in poor quality. I re-uploaded that to YouTube, so that's up there now. Sorry that I uploaded it in not HD, and that camera is HD. It is a Panasonic X920, I think is what the model number is. I'll have a link in the description of that. But today I have actually updated on this, and then we're going to do another unboxing video for you guys. I have a new product for you, and I'm going to unbox it like I normally do on my channel. So one thing is, another comment came in about how good is the image stabilization on the camera. And it's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. So I have the camera right now with no monopod or anything like that, and I'm doing a video right now, handheld, and I'll upload this as well just so you can see the footage. But it's pretty stable. I'm zooming in and out. I can take a picture, like I said, 14 megapixels during the video. You can take a lot of those, and it's just pretty clean. I mean, obviously, if you're gonna go back and forth a lot, you're gonna get maybe a little blur effect. But pretty much, I mean, I'm handling it right now, and as long as your hand is steady, you should not have any problems with image stabilization, because it's got some kind of image stabilization in it, in the camera. So that's what's nice about the camera, and you can easily stop that at any time as well. It does have that twin camera. I haven't really used the twin camera at a sporting event, but it does have that twin camera, like you can see right there, and you can see around, you can see me, you can see the other camera, you can close it up, and then it won't get anything. I really haven't used this, but it does have that feature that you can have either two pictures in pictures, or you can just have the one camera. Or like I said, you can bring it back around to yourself and say, hey, how are you doing? We're at a sporting event, you know, and I'm doing it right into the camera, the second camera on the camera. You can do that, as I have just done that. But normally when I'm doing a game or anything like that, I'm not using that second camera that's built in. You can also attach. Now, I'm not going to do that right now, but you can also attach your cell phone as a second camera. You can do that with this camera, which is kind of nice. So if you're doing a video and you want to attach a cell phone, or you can use that second camera, you can just add that very quickly to the camera. I don't know how quickly you can do it, but you can do that with this camera. The other thing that's very nice is if you like taking pictures of yourself, with the flip out screen, and obviously this other camera has a flip out as well, but you can take a picture of yourself, and I'm going to do this because I have something else I want to show you later on. So I'm going to get the camera out like this. I'm going to take a picture of me, videoing myself, but that's okay. So I'm going to take a picture. Let's see. I feel like a good angle. That's a good one. So I should have just took a picture of myself. Obviously, when it's at front of you, you can't see it. So I just, you can just go back to playback and see if you got the picture. But I'm sure I got the picture because, you know, yes I did. So, oh, that's the video. And again, the menus are very easy to use. It's all touchscreen. I didn't want that. Let's see, picture. So you can go into the menus, as you can see right here on the, hopefully you can see it. There's different menus, so you can go to just pictures. It does very good pictures, and so there's that picture I just took of myself. Not a good one, but you can take good pictures. Actually, maybe we'll use one of these, or in maybe that one for later on. But what you can do, and that's the picture that I took of myself. Now, with a mobile phone, like my LG Unlimited 2 track phone, which I haven't done a review in a while, we'll see if I will do another one. This camera has built-in Wi-Fi. By just hitting that Wi-Fi button, I mean, you gotta be not in review. Okay, So I'm gonna hit that Wi-Fi button, and I can link it. You can, like I said, you can link it to another mobile phone. I think let me unregistered phone. Wi-Fi. Okay. And then if I just go into the Wi-Fi setting on my phone, which that's not the Wi-Fi, I can connect it right to the camera. So then, as I'm doing it, so then you can connect the phone right to the camera by using the app. The app is free, so you just download the app, and then it's called the Panasonic app. Once you get the app up, it should automatically detect the camera, and then you can use it as a second camera, like I mentioned earlier. So now it's connecting to this camera, and then you can use it. Yep, and then it shows up as the LG. So we're gonna hit enter, and then it should. So now, let's see. So I've hit exit. Okay, so I got one camera connected to it. So then, please check camera. So then if I bring this out, maybe. Wait a minute. Link to cell. Smartphone. And then Wi-Fi. This has its own built-in Wi-Fi, which is kind of nice, and the product that I'll be reviewing later will also have it too, I think. Okay. For some reason, it's not. What about QX code? Well, I don't know why that's not working, but the main thing is it does have the built-in Wi-Fi, and you can easily connect another camera to it, a smartphone, as a twin camera. Now, I like doing with this camera, and I've done it a few times with the other Panasonic, the HC-X920, is you can link it with your phone. So, with the phone enabled, and with the Panasonic app enabled, you can link it to your cell. Once I get out of the app again. So it's just automatically sensing the camera. I think, okay, if I, yeah, I think that's fine. Not connected. Link to cell. Okay, I think it's connecting now. So, change ID maybe? Let's do, so you can also link it with QR codes. So I'm going to try to go back and try to set up with that, and then hopefully that works. But this camera is very good for anything that you're going to be doing. The Wi-Fi is very nice to have because some cameras don't have it. And, you know. Okay, I'm going to use the QR code that is built into the camera. And what we're going to do is just going to line the two up. It should automatically sense it. Oop. It's kind of hard to do it in one hand though. So again, you're going to take the phone and you're going to take the camera. and have it line up, and then automatically you will connect using that, and now it's connected to it. So now I can connect it. You're not connecting your mobile phone. Why is it saying that? The nice thing about having the Wi-Fi is you can connect it, you can link it, and all that kind of stuff. So that's very nice to have, because if you're at a game and say you took a very good picture, and I'll be showing this later on, you take a very good picture of a sport, and you want to give it to the person, right? Well, it's easy to do, but you need to have let's see, can I think? I'm sure. I want to link it to it so I can show you how it works, but it's giving me a little issue right now with loading it and all that. Let's see, link to sell. Okay, if I just change IP, no, see it won't. Okay. This does do live streaming as well, just like my other Panasonic does. So you, as long as you sign up, and I haven't signed up yet for this camera, but you can sign up the Wi-Fi to enable Wi-Fi setup, which is really nice because then you can do live streaming. So like if I'm at a game and I want to live stream that game, all I gotta do is turn on the Wi-Fi or the built-in setting, and then set it up. So let's see if it'll connect. Hammer. So I guess the only way for me to get this to work is by somehow getting it to work. I think so. The nice thing, it has this hood, so when you're in direct sunlight, it doesn't bother you. Change. Sorry about how long it's taking me to configure this thing. It might be a setting issue too. I haven't looked at settings. Set up. Let's see here. Set up direct connection. That's probably what I need. Direct connection. There's another setting that gives you a connection. selection, then you can use a QX code. There we go. Let's try this. If I can get it to go without having the sun hit it. Alright, I'm just gonna walk over here to see if we can get it without having the sun hit it. There we go. All I had to do was step over where there was no sun, and now it should be connecting to the camera. And like I said, this, and then there's the terms of agreement. Who doesn't have that, you know? Something happened and it disconnected it. Oh, there it goes. It's coming back, I think. Trouble communication. QX code. Let's try this again. Since I know where it is, link to sell. Oh, it wasn't there, wasn't it? No. So, we're going to hit Wi-Fi again. We're going to go down to Settings, Direct Connection. And then we're going to do QR code. See if I can do it right here. Yeah, it must be the sun giving me issues, you know. Let's try it again. There's a lot of animals out here right now. Huh. Let's see, is it gonna connect now? Link to sell. Well, sorry about this link to sell thing is not working at the moment. I've tried several things, it just doesn't work. You know. Yeah, it's just... It could be the cell phone, it could be the device. You know, with this kind of stuff, it could be anything really. It could be my Wi-Fi. It might, you know, it might just be that kind of thing. That the internet, for some odd reason, my house is not working, which I have had some issues with the internet, but not enough to consider that it could be the Wi-Fi. But let's go back down to Let's see. What's this do? I'm gonna try this QR thing again. Hopefully we can get this to work for us now. I'm gonna stand here for a sec to make sure it actually connects, and then I'll come right back over to where the camera is. Yeah, I just... free the Wi-Fi. It's the camera that's not working. Wait, what's more terms? How do you agree to them? I got the terms back up, but like every time I find them, it like doesn't let me agree. Because usually when you find an agreement, like use the terms, you have to like agree to something. But I'm not seeing anything. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of stinky that I can't get it to connect to, my phone. I have had it work before. Oh, wait. Oh, that's just the... Wait, that's not the terms. Oh. I've not... There's terms, but, those terms don't have to do anything with the camera, I don't think. So I disabled the passcode for it. So it should just be connecting using the Wi-Fi. Let's see, is that gonna work? Oh, okay. It finally decided to connect. So I think I'm gonna be able to show you this a little bit more. Okay. So now on my phone, you'll see whatever's that saying. So you can use your phone to take pictures, obviously. You can also, what I'll be showing you now, hopefully, if this all works, is now since it's linked to my phone, linked to the camera. You can take pictures on your phone, but you can also download the photos. So when you're at a game and someone say you just took that great picture of someone scoring that goal or a good video, unfortunately it won't work with the videos, but you can hit playback on your phone. It'll automatically go into the standby mode, and then you can change from the video to pictures, and then you can see, hopefully, I'm trying to see where the pictures are. Okay, so that's where I got that. Oh, here we go. Okay, JPEGs. Because it will only work with the JPEGs. It doesn't shoot raw or anything like that. So now I said, okay, I found, let's see, I like that one. This is one that I took with that, with the camera. So I could download that right to my phone. And it's downloading right now to the phone. It's done. So then I like that one. I'll do the one just of me as well. So that one's downloading. So that's what's nice about this app, is you can just quickly download photos to your phone, and then with the next device I'll be doing a review and unboxing of, you'll see why this feature on this camera is very good to have, because you'll see. So like you can say, you can just go right through all your photos that are on your camera, and you can see them in full res and all that. Obviously not in full res, but you can see them in pretty good clarity. And then all you do is, if you go back to home, like I said, you can transfer all the images. You can, like I said, right now I'm remotely controlling the camera. You can review and all that. But the nice thing about this is, say that you did want to do a video or a picture. Right now, the camera won't work at all without having some kind of trigger. So I'm looking into my camera, and you can also hear the voice through the camera's mic. So, and there's an echo. But I can take a picture, and I can easily download that. So, at a game you might want to do that, but I don't really do that because I don't want to shoot through that mode. And then again, you can just go down and you can just download that image to your phone. And then again, with the next device that I'll be shortly doing a video on, I think this is probably bringing a long enough video because of all the issues I've had trying to connect it to my phone from this. This has probably been a long enough video for you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Like I said, the image stabilization is pretty good on it, and And the only way to disconnect from your phone is you gotta make sure that it's a little tricky because you can't, like I said, I'm touching here and you can't exit unless you hit exit. Then it will exit and you just have to say yes, you'd like to disconnect it from that device. And again, then you can also, like I said, you can have a second camera with a twin camera. You can do it with this. So you can just do it with cell, have the app up, it will probably link it to it, all that good stuff. This camera's very good because it's meant for very good video. Sorry, the last video that I did post wasn't too good. I mean the first, yeah, it was just, what happened was that somehow when I uploaded the video, it didn't go up in the highest quality that should have been uploaded. The downside, but what are you gonna do? You can't go backwards. I know that video's gotten a lot of views, so thanks for all the views. There's been a few comments on that video at the moment, and there'll be, like I said, I know there's a lot of dust on the lens. I just noticed there's a whole bunch of dust on the lens that's recording this. Hopefully, it's not gonna. It might appear on the camera, but it shouldn't be that much of a clear standpoint. But this camera is very good for videoing. It's excellent quality. So if you did want a good camera, it does 4K. Like I said, it does do 4K. The only thing is it will let you only take 9 pictures at a second, and then 9 pictures every 5 seconds, every 6 maybe. If you do it in the standard HD, which I recommend shooting in now after learning that the 4K was not that good, that you can do 14 megapixel pictures, which is still good enough for any kind of video that you're going to be doing, any pictures you're going to be blowing up. And you can still go back and watch it afterwards. You can get 2 megapixel, the 4K you can get 8, but you can only take 9 pictures during the video. The other way you can take 14 every 5 seconds. I thought it was 7 or 8, but it's really 5 seconds. That last video that I did at that sporting event, which was that lacrosse game, I took about 700 photos at the end of the game. I had that many photos from that game that I didn't have to go back and rewatch. And that's what I wanted in a camera, is I wanted not to be able to have to go back and rewatch the whole entire game just to get stills. I mean, it's time and effort is what you don't want to do. Time, especially because if it's a 2-hour game, you don't go back and rewatch the whole entire game just to get more stills. That's time wasted. When I could be doing other videos for you, doing Minecraft videos, just overall, it's just not what you want to be doing. You want to spend time doing the things you want to do, not the things like going back and watching a game. So right now I'm going to do 2 more tests for you guys, and then I'm going to wrap this up. Alright, I know this has probably been a little longer video than I wanted, but hey, things happen. So, right now, I'm going to go into the 4K, and just hopefully I can put this up on the screen so you can see it, or maybe a second video for you guys. But in the video 4K, and this is handheld, by the way, so just so you know, you can do the video like in normal you can, and then you can just take 9 pictures. So there's the first 9. There's the first picture. Maybe you can take 10. I think it might be 10. So I'm going to move this way. Take another one. There's now 8 shots left. And this is a 4K. I mean, 4K is good to have, but it's probably for what I shoot, and that's mainly sports. Every 5 seconds to only take 1 picture is not good. This will be a quality test for you guys on YouTube. I'll probably put it up on the top, right here maybe, or maybe I'll just have it in a separate video so you can see it in the full HD quality in the full 4K quality, and in standard HD, which this video probably will be in. So like I said, you can easily take 9 photos, depending on how many you take. So far it's been a minute in the video. And I'm almost done with the 9 pictures. You can tell that bird just fly down. And then now I'm at that last photo, so now it won't let me take another photo. So that kind of stinks, but like I said, in 4K, you can go back and you can rewatch the footage and get 8 megapixel stills, which is not bad. But for me, during the sporting event, that wastes time to go back and rewatch the game. So that's why I'm probably sticking to HD, because the 4K video function, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, the quality, I mean, I can't tell from the screen, but I'm assuming it's very good video. Because if you're, one, it's 4 times the quality of HD, which is this camera does, and it's just all around better. So I'm going to end the video at 2 minutes. So there's the end of that video. And like I said, you can restart the video after that the last picture was taken, and then start back up and you'll have the 9 more photos. But when I'm at a game, I don't want to stop the video at all. Unless there's a timeout called, or someone gets hurt, or it's an inning. Because I'm going to miss shots. And I can't afford to do that. So now we're going to take it back out of 4K. And you can only do like 3 hours of video time on the 4K anyway. So I'm really just losing out on the picture ability. With the standard HD, which is, you know, less quality, but that's okay. You can do about 11 hours on the highest quality, I believe. And that's with a 128 memory card in the camera. Obviously, the bigger memory cards you get, the more space you'll have, the more video you can do. This is true. So with the 4K, with the HD video, we'll do the same type of thing. And this will be also posted up maybe on the screen, maybe in a separate video. But you can see that the quality is probably going to be less. But you can take 14 megapixels, and you can take lots of those. And like I said, it's every, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every 5 seconds you can take a still. So that's not bad. I mean, every 5 seconds take a still. For me, that's a good thing. Because at a sporting event, as you're doing the sport, you're going to have a lot of photos, opportunities to do with that. So I mean, every 4 seconds is, you know, or every 5 seconds is really good for HD. And I'll probably keep this about a minute. This video about a minute. So, and this I might upload and put up there, or I might just upload it in a separate video so you can see the quality between the two cameras. I mean, not bad. I mean, like I said, every 4 seconds you can take it still. So that's about a minute and 15. So I'm gonna stop it right now. So that was about a minute and a half. The 4K is recorded at 2016 30 frames per second. Again, I'll do another little video of that. And let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So with the 4K, it's every 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, the 4K is less pictures per second, which kind of stinks, because you know, if you think about 10 seconds, you're missing 2 more shots you can have in the HD. But in the other way, it is a little bit better, because then you're not missing out on other, like, the quality. Again, you can go right into view, and with the 4K shots, you can get 8 megapixel stills. And you can see on here it says HD. So like I said, if you go back, you can rewatch that footage. And then you can take an 8.3 megapixel camera shot right there. You can't see it, but so you can take 8 megapixel still. So I mean, that's very good. And like I said, in the other not 4K, but in the regular standard buy, you can shoot at 2 megapixel afterwards, which is still not bad. So if I go back to just regular, let's see, is there a way to go back to regular? Yeah, so then I go to just, there's different modes too that you can do it in. So you got that. I'm just trying to. Just, or every 5 seconds is very good. 3, 4, 5. Every 5 seconds. So you can hear that. Let's see what's this. And like I said, it's every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every 5 seconds you can take a still. Yeah. So that's not bad. I mean, every 5 seconds take a still. For me, that's a good thing. Because at a sporting event, as you're doing the sport, and right there, I just took a still, and if you look down at the bottom, it says 2.1 right there. So that's what's nice about this camera, is it does a 2.1 photo during after the video. So I mean, if I really wanted to, I could go back and watch it. But with the 5 pictures per second, in between, it's great to have that. And I can see my camera on this camera, the Panasonic X920, is kind of getting low with battery juice. So I'm gonna have to kind of end this video. And like I said, this camera is very good in any mode that you shoot in. So it could be the standard, it could be HD, whatever mode you're shooting in is the best quality for you to be shooting in. So if you're shooting 4K, that's great. Like I said, it does have that twin camera on the side, and underneath this door, I didn't show you this in any of the videos, I don't think. It has a hot shoot adapter, so you can add external flashes. It does have a good light in the night, you can see that. But yeah, so without that being said, I'm gonna have to end this episode, or end this video. It's probably been long enough for you guys to watch, and I'm gonna have to say, until my next video, I'm gonna have to say bye bye for now.